welcome to Business Management, and the purpose of this class is to inspire young students at MAC to not think about just getting a job, working for 50 to 40 years and retiring and not having anything to show for it. The mindset of being an entrepreneur is to get you out of working a 9 to 5, setting your own hours, and being perfectly comfortable in your own mindset. So the first thing that I would like to introduce kids to is planning to retire at 40. How do we do that? Well, the US government gave you this nice thing called investor.gov website. You can Google it. And what I would like to do is have my assistant put in the initial investment of $100. This is something that any 16-year-old can go find a part-time job, allowance, whatever, what have you or not. So our monthly contribution is going to be $125. And then we're going to say that this person is 16 and want to retire at 40. We're going to put in 24 years. Now, as we scroll down to step 3, there's a couple of apps that you can build in your own retirement account percentage rate. For example, we have Roth IRAs we'll touch on lightly in a few minutes. We also have 403Bs for educators, but they're not teachers or students. So what else do we have? We have Robinhood for kids. We have other investment apps, Fidelity, again, we'll touch on. But there's also an app when they turn 18 called Fundrise. Fundrise is a real estate corporate investing app. You can put in as much as you want. They have guaranteed percentage rates of anywhere from 8 to 16%. So what I would like for you to do is put in 10, and then a fluctuation of 5% based on the market. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to do annually based on traditional APYs from banks. So hit calculate for me. So this means when this student turns 24, as long as they're dropping in $100 a month, by the time they hit 40, they would have built in $133,000 in capital. So when they're ready to leave the business world and start their own business, they have a nice, comfortable nest egg. One of the students says he wants to be a musician. I said, why not be a store manager or own your own music business? $133,000, you can open up a nice small mobile equipment rental business for local bands. You can open up another Alamo City music location if you go in as a partnership. There's a lot of things that you can do. Don't think of it in just small terms. Now what I want to do is go back up, and I want to change annually right here. Come down a little bit. Annually to quarterly. The reason being is that some investment tools, such as stocks and bonds, go for it, pay on a quarterly basis, especially if you follow Warren Buffett and other super investors that have been investing forever. So the $133,000 became $146,000. That's a very interesting beginning. So let's say we're going to go all the way to the top, and we're going to change the numbers around. If this student at step 1 got $1,000 for their birthday or their graduation, or they got the driver's license at 16, we're going to change $125 to $200 a month, and we're going to hit calculate. That almost doubles the money. That's $243,566. I think that's a really nice turn of events. That starts off with $1,000, $200 a month. There's multiple ways the students can earn revenue. At MAC, we offer many IBC programs. IBC, for those that don't know, industry-based certification. And I like to call it, interbaccalaureate certification, but it doesn't matter, it's an interchangeable term. Photoshop, video, photography, accounting, BIM 1, 2. Some of the classes I teach, including accounting, BIM 1 and 2, have certifications. This means that once they finish the class, successfully passing the IBC, they can take that skill and apply it to LinkedIn, Indeed.com, build a resume, and get themselves scouted for part-time jobs. That's the purpose of business management. But now what I want to do is go to a college graduate. No. We're going to start initial investment. So let's say that this person is a senior graduating from college and they got $10,000 in a refund check. Now, that monthly contribution since they're starting working is gonna be $1,000. We're hoping they get the best job in the world. Just drop that first, 1,000. Since they're graduating college at 22, they wanna retire at 40, we're gonna change that 24 to 18. We're gonna still use the same app, the same corporate investor, same quarterly investments, running a calculator. So when this person hits 40, if they're ready to buy a house, they'll have over $649,239. But if you come down here to year 7, they already would have hit a value of $172,295, meaning that the business that they wanted to start, there's already enough capital that they can pull out of their investment engine without losing anything. This isn't talking about their work strategies, their retirement tools that they have at their job. This is just them managing their own money out of their own paycheck. So, can we switch over to the next tab for the Roth IRA? In a Roth IRA, a type of tax advantage individual retirement account to which you can contribute after-tax dollars. Meaning that your taxes are paid up front, you can keep this money. The trick is finding the best bank to give you the best percentage. We simulated a non-Roth IRA, but again, it works. So now, for parents that are convinced that their kids are geniuses with the stock market, go to the last one. A Fidelity Youth Account. Basically, parents, you go to your child, with your child to the bank, you set them up an account. Whatever the child wins or loses playing the stock market on their own is completely up to them. But there are advisors and tools and learning that is potentially available. And it's not potentially, it's guaranteed to be available. That will help your child plan out their retirement at the age of 16. How many 16-year-olds want to be millionaires by the time they're 40? Almost all. Thank you. So, please enroll your child in business management, and thank you for watching.